And we continue in our non-judgment free zone with more judgment. Hey everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. Sorry, I just ate. So if I have to clear my throat a few times, I might have to. Alright, so last we left off, we had talked to Higashi, I believe it was, about his involvement with the burglary case that got Kaito banned from the family, and now we have more potential leads on why Hamura is such a piece of shit. We don't really need much more other than what happened with the mole, but you know, he also orchestrated the 100 million theft, and I guess on top of getting Kaito banned from the family, the other reason why it'd be important for Hamura to get rid of Kaito is because if he and Higashi were the ones that had gotten the money back, then that's good publicity for him to be able to have high standing in the family. So I guess that also contributed to why he was able to overtake the patriarch in terms of influence in the family itself. But yeah, we also had learned that we now have access to street boss fights. Is this dude wearing a camo bodysuit? Oh. Oh. Oh, that must be a situational one. I see. Please don't die. There we go.
Really, guys?
Really, guys? He spits out a tooth. Really, guys? Ugh. So, we'd also done some friendship meter stuff, took care of some side missions. I don't know if I have any more. Oh, wait, I have free food back at the... Let's eat here, actually. Champon. I don't know what that is. But we're also pretty rich considering everything that we had to do.
Good stuff. Back to it.
But yeah, we learned more about the burglary case that happened with Kaito's family, and now that all that's said and done, it makes us just realize, oh wow, yeah, sure enough, Hamura is just a total piece of shit. So, should we have gotten him off of the murder charge? Who knows? But nonetheless, that is something that we did. And I don't think I have any side missions, actually, now that I think about it. Because we did the ones with Yosuke and his sister, and then we did the big one that involved us upgrading our drone to be able to shoot. And we did the one that involved... Well, it wasn't really a case. It was more like a coincidental thing happening where I was in the bar district area and Yagami got accosted into a bar that was going to scam him for 100,000 yen. Turns out the owner was cheating on her husband with a host, and the 100,000 yen was to pay the host. So, yeah, we shut that down immediately. And I know one of the friend things was to try the new gloves that we got. Yeah, there they are.
Here we go. All right.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Ah, shit. One strike. There we go.
Nice.
You know, I bet it must be really fun to run a place like this, just to have a big old batting cage where you, oh shit, where you just have to pick up balls and then people can just rent out the cages for, one just hit a home run every now and then. Woo!
Yeah.
Really? Okay, so we count as out. Interesting. So we still count as out, even though we got a bunch of home runs anyway. So it has to be perfect. Okay. Hey, man. Time I have a new product, I'll bring you. Okay, nothing new about that. So I think the big thing that happened with the story is why I have to warn Shintani is because we were one of the. So Hamuro's family is now under attack by the Kansai Yakuza clan that was encroaching in on Tokyo. And because Hamura's in major danger, even though we got him off of the murder charge, but he might actually really be helping the murders along, it's safe to assume that now a lot of the Kansai Yakuza that are here are gonna attack the lawyer that got Hamura off of the murder case. So we're gonna be warning him right now. That is what is happening. We also did an Ace Attorney parody thing
Excuse
here.
me.
Oh, is Shintani-sensei not here? Beats me. What do you need him for? Just wanted to ask him about something. I'll try back later. Hold on a sec.
Yagami.
You plan on twiddling your thumbs until Shintani comes back? Are you bored? Well, I can't say I'm busy. Good. Then I've got the perfect job for you. Is this another side game? I have a client who needs a bodyguard, and I want you to fill the post, Yagami. Because we also unlocked a mini game that's essentially like virtual single-player Mario Party board game kind of thing, which was really interesting, and you could win money out of it. It was a weird mini game. A bodyguard? What kind of clients are you taking these days? Oh, it's just a messy custody battle that's going to court. I'm representing the mother. Her name's Azusa Otaki, and her daughter is Karin. They're set to appear in domestic affairs court today, and I'd like you to protect them until they get there. Who do they need protection from? Apparently the father was Yakuza until very recently. Oh. The way she tells it, she got into a huge fight with him and had to flee with her daughter. So you're giving her a bodyguard just because he's ex-Yakuza? Isn't that kind of an overreaction? This poor woman doesn't seem to think so. She said her husband would do anything to get his daughter back. Her husband's name is Jin Otaki. It might not even come close to it, but can you protect them from him if it does?
Yep.
All right, seems pretty clear. Who knows when Shintani-sensei will be back anyway, so I guess I'll help.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'll pay you.
Hey.
By the way, ever heard of Shunei Oikawa? The lawyer? Oikawa? No, don't think I have. He's representing the father, but he's formerly one of mine. Huh? He worked here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was gone before you started. One of those elite types who passed the bar real early in life. But he wanted to win his cases by any means necessary, even bribery or blackmail. Yeah? I'm surprised I haven't heard of him then. He was good. Had some real potential. That's why I came down hard on him about changing his ways, but he didn't give a damn. In the end, I had no choice. I fired him. I thought maybe that would be the wake-up call he needed. But all it did was give him a chip on his shoulder. I swear, the man only lives to beat me down. Out of revenge for firing him or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but living for revenge just makes you sloppy. He'll probably never learn. Okay, so no, this is a full side case. Wow, a lot of side cases integrated into main story here. Anyway, do you know where this mother and daughter are now? They were here not long ago, actually. She said they had some shopping to do, and I couldn't stop her. From being her legal counsel, she doesn't seem to want to take my advice. Sounds like a lovely family. Any idea where they might have gone? She said something about getting some clothes to make themselves presentable in court. So someone with clothes, huh? Alright, I'll go find her. Someone with clothes. Huh. Yeah, that's another side case that becomes part of the main story. Because we had one earlier that was a full-on Ace Attorney parody, where we were trying to help one of the other lawyers at the law office be acquitted. That's the right word? Acquitted? Hold on. Yeah. To help him get acquitted of being charged for stealing a cake. And it just kind of turned into a little Ace Attorney reference, which was fine. It was cute. I liked it.
You don't give up.
Ow. There we go. But yeah, so far the story's been a very intriguing affair. I just think so far
What a waste.
it's very much like this whole side content interrupting the main story thing is never really my thing most of the time. Like, I understand they want to introduce side games somehow, and that's fine for most of it. I remember a particular derailment that happened with Yakuza 0, where it ended up being the cat fighting arena. So it's not anything I'm not used to, but when it's side cases like this, I almost feel like these could probably easily just be side cases we do in our, in our office or from bartender.
Yagami-san!
Ah, if it isn't Yagami-san, the sandwich shop sleuth. Good to see you, Inose-san. You too, Furuya-san. Thank you again for all your help. Come to think of it, this is the first time all three of us have met together. It is, isn't it? So how's that collaboration coming along? Well, thanks to you and Furuya-san, Wet Kitchen agreed to be our partner for this project. And even though our campaign just started today, it's already bringing in the big bucks. That's great to hear. On top of that, thanks to the increase in profits, my bosses decided they won't be closing down the store. Now I won't have any more nightmares about getting fired, or getting my face dunked in the deep fryer. I'm glad you can finally work without buckling under all that pressure. Good for you. Also, you may want to see somebody about thinking that dream. I would all do your valiant efforts, Yagami-san. I don't know how I could possibly repay you. Don't mention it. I was just doing my thing. Well, just know your contribution was vital to our success, Yagami-san. We really couldn't have done it without you. Are you good too, Furuya-san? Oh yes, thank you so much for your thoughtful advice, and for including me in such a well-thought-out campaign. All of us at Wet Kitchen appreciate your help. Both restaurants benefit so much by working together. Take, for instance, the fact that our company had previously put an emphasis on sales alone. But learning from a similar chain like Wild Jackson, we were able to gain more insight into our overall outlook. We want to follow Wild Jackson's example of being loyal to their main product, namely, their fantastic fried chicken. Pretty soon, our negotiation became an open discussion about developing our strengths and reaching our full potential. After listening to Furuya-san's thoughts, we started to tackle tough problems, and solve them the Wet Kitchen way. Both of our companies are very grateful to you, Yagami-san. So, could Yagami maybe get a sponsorship deal? All I did was put two and two together, and look what happened. Restaurant history in the making. Perhaps you're right. Oh, I almost forgot. Late as it is, I hope you'll still accept a token of our gratitude. That works. We hope it truly expresses the combined appreciation of both our establishments. I guess that's a thank you combo. Though we may be separate companies, our goals are one and the same: to serve the best fast food in Tokyo. Couldn't have said it better myself, Inose-san. Anytime you want to try the new special, just come to either store and we'll start your order right away. I can't really think of many fast food collaborations that have happened. I guess sometimes you'll occasionally see funny social media posts of companies just kind of being funny towards each other. What the fuck? Hey man, you alright? Don't get smart with me. How about showing us some respect, huh? Respect? For swindling me out of my money? I'll respect you when you pay back what you owe. Wouldn't that be more fair? You think the Keihin gang's gonna bend over backwards and pay you out the ass, huh? Again with these Keihin gang lunatics. They just cause problems wherever they go, don't they? I can't just let this go. Time for me to step in. Hey. Oh, what are you doing here? You not only refuse to pay your debt, but you'd even assault your lender? Didn't you punks didn't know you punks could stoop so low? Oh, you feeling sorry for the guy? Then why not just punish you in his place?
Out of the way.
You know, if this was Akiyama, both of them would probably be just broken-nosed and on the floor. There we go. Easy. What? Oh. You need to get longer socks, dude. The guy in the orange jacket, he does not have long enough socks for that. Like, whoa. Are you alright? Thanks to you, yeah. I take it you're familiar with those punks? Mm-hmm. You could say that. For one reason or another, they seem to have a grudge against me. Damn. Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. See, I knew you could pay up. I'll be taking back my money now. Hope you choke on it, you bastard! Now that that's settled, looks like we haven't introduced ourselves, have we?
This is Yagami.
I guess not. I'm Takayuki Yagami, and I work as a detective here in Kamurocho. A detective, you say? Interesting. I'm Kazufumi Kamaguchi. Yeah, Kazufumi Kamaguchi. And I run turtle financing on the 3rd floor of this building. In other words, I'm a debt collector. Akiyama. Sorry. And you were trying to collect from the Keihin gang of all people? Oh. Yeah, should have known they'd never plan on paying me back. This isn't the first time they've attacked me either. Low-life bastards. They think they can do whatever the hell they want. Unforgivable. When it comes to being a nuisance, they're right up there with the Yakuza. I should let you know, though, those goons weren't the only ones I lent money to. I actually ended up financing a couple of their leaders, too. Leaders? Such as Kenta Kasai and Renji Honda. They owe me 800,000 yen. Each. Wait, you lent money to them? You lent money to them? Man, you really need to be more careful who you trust. Yagami-san. Yeah, no kidding. Say, Yagami-san, you're good at tracking people down, yes? Being that you're a detective and all.
Yep.
Well, that is one part of the job. And from what I've seen, you can handle yourself in the scuffle to boot. Could you track down those 2 imbeciles for me and get my money back? Huh? You really want me to do it? Yeah. I'll pay you for it, of course. I am always running into them one way or another. Alright, I think I can accept your case. Great! You'd be doing me quite a favor. This is the Keihin gang we're talking about. Even when I ignore them, they butt into my life. Guess I'll just have to drag them over to Kamaguchi-san whenever I see their ugly mugs. Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better get back to the office. See ya! 800,000 yen each. That's fucking crazy. When the threat level is on screen, not only will there be crazy amounts of Keihin gang members wandering around town, but the Keihin gang leaders will also show up somewhere in town. In order to reduce the threat level, you must either defeat those leaders or wait for some time to pass. If you do manage to defeat the leaders, you'll receive a reward from some very grateful locals. Okay, so oh my god, wait, it actually kind of is turning into Mr. Shakedown, huh? Alright. How's my health? I'm good, but I think I'm getting more of the experience points now. Interesting. What can I do for battle? Fissure Unleashed. Anything else? No. A lot of these are just not going to be available yet, so let's get that. Because I like that move, but I just can't pull it off super reliably right now because of the way that the icon looks. I'm never a fan of it. Okay. So I guess now, let's go help out that mom and daughter. I still miss the segues from Infinite Wealth. Those were probably one of the best features to include. Like, I thought they were so goofy and weird when they were initially introduced, but... Like, I thought they were goofy when they were introduced through trailers and stuff, but... As I had kept going through the game and bringing them out whenever I needed to, after I was pretty much done with all of the Aloha Link stuff and picking up items off the floor, it was actually pretty useful to use for travel. So I don't know. I'm now wondering what's the next huge game that's going to come out with a Segway. Makes me kind of wonder if there'll be a Segway mod for Elden Ring or something. Add that into it. And actually, speaking of Elden Ring, so, you know, obviously the DLC is out and everybody's playing that, but I did learn of a very interesting thing that is being developed for Elden Ring, and that is a really huge mod, like a massive overhauling mod called Graceborn, which is kind of recontextualizing the story of Bloodborne to have it be like, oh, the hunter, instead of showing up in Yharnam, shows up in the Lands Between in Elden Ring instead, which... Cool concept, and if you go look at the alpha trailer that was shown, no lie, it looks really fucking rad. It looks really, really awesome. So, yeah, that's something that I've debated about sharing. Well, I don't think I'd play it. I did share it around to some of my friends who are way more into Bloodborne and Elden Ring than I am. So, showing that to them was really cool, because they were like, ooh, you know? Modding's really interesting and quite fun to see people try all sorts of different things. Like replacing textures of the flashlights from Left 4 Dead 2 with Nicolas Cage's face. Stuff like that. Is the wife I'm supposed to be protecting here? Oh, it must be her.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you Azusa Otaki? I am. Who are you? I'm Yagami. Genda-sensei asked me to look after you today. Oh, Yagami-san? Yes, Genda-sensei did mention you. Well, nice to meet you. Is your daughter around? Karin? You didn't see her? No, I didn't. Really? She was here just a second ago. I got so focused on the clothes, I guess I didn't realize. Is she lost? That's not good. She's an easy target for the husband if she's alone. What should I do? I'll go look for her. Stay here, in case she comes back. Okay. Maybe someone around here saw something. I should ask around. Wait, develop a friendship with the... Oh, it's probably because of the girlfriend stuff. Huh? You actually remembered me? But of course, I remember all the names and faces of my valued customers. Call it a policy of mine. Hey, that's classy. I like it. Thank you. Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with. My name is Naotaro Terahara. Naotaro Terahara. Okay.
This is Yagami.
I appreciate that. I'm Yagami, by the way. Then let me ask you, Yagami-sama, would you be interested in a custom-tailored suit? Well, that would be nice. But I don't really dress formally. I don't really dress formal anymore. Is that so? I personally think you'd look quite handsome in a properly fitted suit. You sure you're not just buttering me up? Oh, no, sir. My compliments are 100% butter-free. Much like a What is a Butterfree dessert? A scone? I guess maybe some brownies or something. Dairy-free lemon curd? Oh. Oh, actually sounds kind of nice. Yeah, my compliments are like how I like my desserts, 100% butter-free. I pride myself in making every suit unique to match the customer's needs. So if you ever feel the need to spiff up your overall appearance, I'd be more than happy to assist you. Well then, whenever I need a suit, I'll come looking for you. Excellent. Then I'll be waiting for your visit. Actually, if that ends up adding to our disguise kit, that'd be kind of awesome. Okay, yeah, a lot of the typical Yakuza accessories to... A lot of the typical Yakuza accessories to give to people you're dating. Like, it's... The dating stuff in this game is like, I'd be okay to try it if it wasn't the fact that it seems like all of the dateable people you have in this game are Yagami's clients. And I'm like, I don't like that at all. I really don't. I don't like that one bit. Okay, so where am I looking? Where should I be looking here? Not the office. Club Sega? Because it's still called Club Sega? Not a Club Sega. God, I'm still... Oh, there you go. Oh, there we are. Ah, her. She looks like Karin-chan's in the... Look like Karin-chan in this photo.
Hey.
You're Karin Otaki, aren't you? Who are you, mister? My name's Yagami. Genda-sensei hired me to look after you and your mother, and she lost track of you. So Mom suddenly cares about me? I'm big enough to do what I want, so leave me alone. I can't do that. If Mom and Dad want to get divorced, fine. I wish I could just go live by myself. Is she really that nonchalant about the divorce?
What?
Karin? What are you doing here?
Oh, Daddy. I was looking for you.
You were? You sure you should be doing that? Your mother would be pretty upset if she found out.
I don't care.
For a former Yakuza who'd do anything to get his daughter back, he doesn't seem too desperate.
Dad, I wanted to give you something.
Karin, stop! What do you think you're doing wandering off like that?
Huh? I told you I was going for a walk and you said okay.
Well, I must not have heard you right. Come on, Azusa, you really want to go through with taking full custody of Karin in this divorce?
I couldn't be more serious. Karin would never reach her full potential with you around. I'm going to raise her right.
Like you have any right to say that. I'm her father, and I...
Come on, Karin. We need to get back to Genda-sensei. I told you. Get a divorce for all I care.
Oh, is that a train ticket? Those must have been train tickets.
What do you think you're doing, young lady? I said let's go.
She sure as hell doesn't hold anything back. Karin-chan threw something away, didn't she? A ticket? To a circus? Oh, a circus. Was this what she was trying to give her father? I'm going to hold on to this until she calms down. They're going back to the office, I think. I better get after them. She wanted to go to the circus with her dad. I guess the mom is probably, like, very not attentive to her daughter. So... And I guess she's also not too keen on giving up custody because that might be a thing of like, oh, that doesn't reflect well on her for not being a good mom or something. Whereas the dad is pretty chill from the looks of it.
Let's go then.
Really? Really, guys? I went Super Saiyan for nothing. Really, guys? Alright. We do have a friendship thing in the Sega arcade, but I really hope that it doesn't ask me to be really good at Virtua Fighter or something, because I'm not. Like, my max capacity for fighting games is really, really, really low. I do not know shit about fighting game stuff. I could try Kamuro of the Dead again. I could also try to get one of the plushes here. Welcome to Club Sega, sir. Nothing. Well, we could try a Super Monkey Ball one. Why not? Let's get II. I think I'm having flashbacks to trying this in Yakuza 7 and failing horribly. Oh, shit. You know, part of me wonders if whether or not they would make these, Super Monkey Ball plushes in real life, if they haven't already. Try that. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I know for certain that the jingle of the crane machine would start to seep into my brain and I'd be hearing it while I sleep. Much like when I actually tried to do it in Yakuza 7. Alright, so we gotta return to the office again. Ooh, that looks like an experienced bunch.
Out of the way!
Oh, I love wonky hitboxes. They're fun. Ow. Okay, there's 2 left. Ow, bitch.
And stay.
There we go. Now do I want to heal up now or... nah. I think I'm okay for now. Alright, so what is the deal? Circus tickets, and the mom is clearly not wanting to give up custody even though she's not very attentive. Oh. Huh? You? Are you Karin-chan's father? Why are you here? Oh god, are we having another Ace Attorney reference? This place hasn't changed at all. Still in desperate need of a cleaning crew. Oikawa, what the hell do you want? Oikawa? That's her father's attorney, if I recall, and Genda-sensei's former apprentice. No need to be prickly, Genda-sensei. I'm only here to put an offer on the table.
Say what?
An offer? A settlement. Don't you think these two are capable of an amicable custody decision outside the courts? Of course, that would be to everyone's benefit, but... Hey, I have no intention of handing my daughter over to him. Oh, really? Perhaps you'll reconsider after you see this. And this. Oh. How did you get these photos, Oikawa? My client suspected his wife might be cheating on him and hired a private investigator. Cheating? That guy's just a salesman. It was nothing lurid. He offered to buy me a drink and I accepted. It was completely innocent. I'm afraid lies don't hold much weight in court, ma'am. Here's a slightly more decisive photo. Oh. What? What's going on, Otaki-san? What is this?
I don't know anything about this. I went home after a few drinks, I swear.
I'm afraid the photo is a clear contradiction to that, ma'am. Is your memory foggy? According to the PI, you were rather drunk.
That's...
Damn. I admit I wasn't expecting pictures like this to turn up.
No, this is a setup. It has to be.
A setup?
It couldn't be a coincidence that this man appeared right before my trial, and I'm sure that his contact info is bogus too. Besides, I can hold my liquor just fine, and I found it strange that I felt so drunk that night. I can only imagine that I was drugged. This is some kind of elaborate trap.
This is a typical scheme to pull on a guy. I suppose it would work on a woman too. Would Oikawa stoop this low? Again, it's just an option on the table that you may want to consider before we go to trial. With evidence like this, I have my doubts your client would win the custody battle. And if we can prove infidelity, we could even end up asking for damages. What are you getting at? Spit it out. My client is not heartless, Genda-sensei. Give him full custody and there won't be any damages to pay. You're as dirty as you've always been, Oikawa. I'm going to guess the salesman was your plant. Just give my client custody. All she needs to do is sign the news draft of the divorce papers. The newest draft of the divorce papers. Don't you understand, Genda-sensei? You've already lost. Checkmate. Lost? Trials aren't conducted by pieces on a board, Oikawa. So says the king about to be toppled. What's the point of a battle if you aren't out to win?
Please, Genda-sensei, I didn't do this. You believe me, don't you?
I want to, but
If this was a setup, maybe I could trace it back to some evidence. Seems like it's worth putting in the time.
Excuse me.
I'm stepping out for a bit, Genda-sensei. Don't let anyone sign any papers just yet.
Yagami? All right.
Okay, so we gotta go track down the salesman. I should start with the love hotel this woman claims she never went to. It's probably in the hotel district, and I can use this photo as a reference. Alright. Yeah, so we gotta retrace the steps to see if all of this was true. Or if Oikawa is just really, really good at photo editing. Alright. Ooh, more Keihin experience. My guess is, yeah, thought so. I fought you earlier. Ooh, silver plate. Bonk.
Really, guys?
Really, guys? Actually, we could heal up with a gyudon. Let's do that. Good old beef balls. Hey, how's the entree coming along?
Well, you see,
What happened?
You know that new dish I've been working on? Well, I went and lost the dang recipe.
Wait, really? Did you at least save a picture on your smartphone?
I'm afraid not. The rule is that our recipes are always handwritten, so no one can copy our menu.
And I assume no one else in the restaurant had memorized it?
If they did, I wouldn't be here retracing my steps, only to realize I'm a complete idiot. Ah, stupid, stupid, stupid! Sorry for the outburst, but seriously, I'm stumped. Of course it had to happen during a one-man shift.
You mean it's only you on the floor?
Yes, that's why I can't go out and look for it. Oh, what should I do? It's supposed to be a top-secret recipe.
Damn. Hope no one else finds it.
Yagami-san? Could you maybe do me a favor and find it for me?
Huh?
But Pretty please. I can't leave the store unattended, you see. I'll repay you somehow, I promise.
Oh, all right.
Yes, you're the best.
So where should I start looking?
Okay, the route I took to work today began on Tenkaichi Street. I walked all the way to the end and took a right. And after that, then I stopped for a bit at M-Side Cafe, bought a coffee, chatted a bit, then I went down Theater Avenue. Once I passed the batting center, I was pretty much a stone's throw away from here. I'm sure it's somewhere on that route.
Got it. And I'll let you know once I find it. Can you give me your contact ID?
Okay, will do. I'll text you my commuting route as well. Sure, I'll give this guy some help. So, M-Side Cafe, Tenkaichi Street, and Theater Avenue. So, stopped at M Cafe, Tenkaichi Street. So here, then stopped at M Cafe, M-Side. Okay, so it's this route. I know we're in the middle of an urgent case of a really... Started by walking all the way down Tenkaichi Street, M-Side Cafe. Yeah. Yeah, I see it in my head. Wow, can I lift this? No. I can do bikes, though. Whee! Whee!
And stay down.
All right, so Theater Avenue, and then M-Side Cafe. There's one of the characters we can talk to, but she's one of the characters we can date, but again, former client, I don't feel like that's a good call. Okay, then M-Side Cafe. Is that it? No. Yosuke's in there. This is M-Side Cafe. Oh? Could this be Nasugawa's top secret recipe? He'll be happy to have it back, no doubt. Should I drop this off at Akashimaru? Yeah. Probably had to be at the cafe. I still love the way that the Dragon Engine just has furniture just completely break when you're walking into it like that. It's just funny to me. Actually, hold on. I want to do something. Whee! Again, like, if I saw somebody be able to flip themselves over someone I was with, grapple them around the neck, and then slam their head into the pavement, I would choose to run the fuck away. Because clearly he is him. Like, I don't know. Survival instincts are not the strongest in the universe of RGG games. Because, like, getting the shit kicked out of you by one guy when you have a whole, when you've got a party with you is humiliating enough. But when you include the situation of, like, hey, I not only did that, but I also did some flip shit that I did a flip over your friend and then slammed his head into the pavement, and I also have been wielding bikes with no issue.
And stay down.
There we go. Found it. Here you go. Oh, thank goodness! You came through right in the nick of time. Careful not to lose it again now.
Hi.
I won't. At least, I hope not. Anyway, I need to get this to my part-timer and start cooking right away. Get ready to enter a world of deliciousness, Yagami-san. Oh, I've been ready.
いらっしゃいませ.
You know, that kind of makes me wonder. Ooh, beef and pork combo bowl. That makes me wonder, how much would somebody that works at a beef bowl place make an hour? Hourly rates, beef bowl restaurant, Japan. How much would you make? A regular beef bowl. No. Okay. So for a gyudon beef bowl chain, Yoshinoya is the one they're using as an example. There's like, from what I hear, there's 3 major beef bowl chains in Japan. It's Yoshinoya. I know there's 3. It's It's just seeing Yoshinoya. Yoshinoya, Matsuya, that's what it is. Yoshinoya, Matsuya, and Sukiya. And I think this one's meant to be based on Matsuya. Either that or it is just Matsuya. I don't know. But yeah, so for Yoshinoya, hourly wages is about $14 an hour for night shifts, and 12. Okay, so it's 1,500 yen, which is around $14 for night shifts, and then 1,200 yen, which is about $11 to $10 for a day shift. Not awful. Not awful rates, but they probably fluctuate depending on the area. Okay. That was cool. That's a neat little tidbit. Confirm order. Beautiful. And now we have another item to try out on the menu. Sweet. For a second, I saw the orange jacket, and I thought that I was fighting the Keihin gang again.
Really, guys?
Really, guys? All right. And actually, fun fact, there are Yoshinoya places. There's Beef Bowl Yoshinoya in America as well. Like, I think they're branching out to be more international. I don't know where they are, though. Yoshinoya in America. So it seems like... Yeah, that doesn't shock me. Pretty, like, all of the Yoshinoyas that are in America are all located in Southern California. That does not surprise me in any capacity. But according to what I hear, they're not very good compared to how they are in Japan. So that doesn't surprise me at all. It just kind of seems like America gets downgraded versions of anything in terms of fast food. Even stuff from America gets worse here versus how it is in other countries. Like, take 7-Eleven, for instance. You know, 7-Eleven in Japan is apparently a really big haven and has a lot of cool stuff to it. 7-Eleven in Sweden, as I said, had some bakery goods that were better than most bakeries in the US. So, yeah, it just seems like everything that goes into the US just becomes worse. In terms of quality. Is the Love Hotel that the picture was supposedly taken. Can I help you, sir? Are you here alone? Oh, yeah. You work here? Yeah, I'm the receptionist. Oh, I see. You're the contact, right? The contact? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. Give me 100,000 yen and I'll delete the footage. I think you must have the wrong guy. I'm Yagami from Yagami Detective Agency. You're a detective?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a case right now, and I'd like to ask a few questions if I could. Damn it, forget I said anything. I gotta hurry.
What?
Hey, old geezer. Hey, old geezer! Oh, there you are. You're late. Wait, this guy. There we are. The man in the picture. What do you mean you haven't deleted the security footage yet? I already paid you. You said you would delete it if I gave you the money. Sorry, but my pocket seems to have holes in them. Better make it double. Don't fuck with me, old man! You delete that shit right now or I'll fucking kill you! Ah! Hey, you know Azusa Otaki, don't you? Who the hell are you? Just tell me if you were really with Azusa Otaki. Is this business about the security footage related by any chance? Who could say? You can, and judging by the way you're panicking, I'd say that footage has some incriminating evidence on you. Oikawa told you to make sure it got deleted, but the deal with this old man started falling through. That about sum up things? Shut up! If you're gonna get in my way, I'll kill you!
Out of the way.
Hold on.
Damn it. I really can never reliably pull that off. That's... Hold on. I'm trying that again. Too early. Like, the real reaction that's supposed to happen is that they just fly backwards, but I'm not getting that. Hey. Hey, you said you hadn't deleted the footage yet, right? That's right. I figured it would be worth a nice chunk of change, and I was right. Fine. Let me buy it off you then. Huh? You mean it? How much you offering? Depends on the content. If what I need is on there, I'll pay you the full 100K. Oh, then we have a deal. Let me get it for you. Watch it be in a VHS tape, because they still have that kind of tech. Like, they still have fax machines in Japan, too. Like, they use them for business. The coast is clear? We're fine. I want to see about 10 minutes of footage from 8:27 p.m. You have that? Yeah, it's all here. I've got to hope the security camera caught something. Did it? This guy was almost certainly hired by Oikawa, but the problem is the woman next to him.
What the?
No! The woman he's with isn't Azusa-san. And the timestamps line up. So how does a shot taken at the same time seem to have two different women? Was the photo digitally altered? If the woman wore the same clothes, they'd need to swap out their face. Yeah, this is pretty clear proof that Oikawa used dirty evidence. Or, hey! My laptop! I had to spend 300,000 yen on that thing. That was my life savings. Oh, shit. Damn it! I think the hard drive is toasted. It's toast! That's what you get for fucking with me, old man. There are no copies, right? If I find out you copied this, I really will kill you. No, that was the only copy. Ha! Looks like I win. That tape will never see the light of day. Damn you, Oikawa. Do we have to chase him? Maybe not. I thought we'd have a chase sequence. Yagami, anything to report? The photo of your client going into the hotel with that man, it was fabricated. What? Oikawa, you! I won't take these baseless accusations lying down. Do you have any proof? No. The PC was on got destroyed. Someone went to some pretty extreme measures to eliminate it. Then it isn't even worth discussing. Oikawa, did you bring this photo here in advance of the trial because you were afraid it could be proven false? Please, listen to yourself. Paired with your client's hazy memory, this photo is both valid and decisive. And no judge in his right mind would take your client's side with photo evidence like this in my hands. So, Otaki-san, what will it be? Pay for damages as well as let this photo drag you through the mud in court? Otaki-san, please, you need to consider this carefully. There's no way I can win, right? If I'm going to get hit with damages and become a tabloid laughingstock, I'd rather just sign the paperwork now. Ma'am! Must not be rash. We should at least discuss your options first. Enough, Genda-sensei. I've had enough. In the end, you couldn't help me. Huh? I've already made up my mind. And now my client will have full custody. Full custody. Looks like I win, Genda-sensei. I've finally beaten you. Put whatever you want on the stupid paper. I'm going to move out on my own. You two can fight all you want. Karin, you'll do no such thing. Don't you want to live with your father? Yagami. You think they've even considered their daughter's feelings in this, Yagami-san? Huh? If she ran out with the kid. What I'm saying is, do you think they'd even discuss her wishes before hiring lawyers? Well, she's old enough for her opinion to matter. Actually, I think I know exactly how she feels.
Say what?
Really? After Oikawa busted in, I didn't have any time to bring this up.
Here's your proof.
But I have evidence that I think points to what Karin wants. What is that, Yagami? Karin-chan wanted her father to have this, but she ended up tearing it up instead.
Say what?
Wait, she was trying to give this to him?
Yep.
Yes. And I would bet this is a representation of how she really feels. Tickets to the circus? 3 of them.
Huh?
The number's significant, I think. I see. Thanks, Yagami. I think there may be an amicable solution to this after all. Amicable, huh?
Hey.
Karin-chan, is there something you want to say to your parents? I don't know. I have a magic pocket that's able to repair the tickets. I understand you were trying to give this to your father. Oh. There are 3 tickets here. This is what you really want, isn't it? Karin, what are you getting at? I think I see. Yeah. I wanted the 3 of us to go to the circus again. Again? Don't you remember the last time we went? You guys were so mean to each other before. But after we got back from the circus, you were fine. You were smiling and laughing. I thought maybe if we went to the circus together again, it might work the same way. If this was the case, why did you tear up the tickets, Karin-chan? That's... You're holding back, aren't you? I'm...
Hey.
Karin-chan, they're the only parents you'll ever have. If you have something important to say, don't swallow it. Get it off your chest, young lady. Say what you're feeling. How I really feel?
Yeah.
Yes. There's no time like the present. If you don't, you'll come to regret it eventually. Enough of this. We're past the point of recollection. Reconciliation, I'd say. Not recollection. You're right, mister. I've been holding something in. But what's the point? Even if I told you guys, you wouldn't listen because you just want to get divorced. Karin, no, we'll listen. I don't want to live by myself. I want the 3 of us to live together. What's so hard about that? I don't want us to be apart. Karin. I know how knowing how your daughter feels, are you really past the point of reconciliation? Have the 2 of you even discussed the matter since Azusa and Karin left? I imagine you haven't. It's true. We haven't. Well, I might suggest you start there. And if you still want to file for divorce, I'll be right here. We do need to consider our daughter in this. We've been rash. Yeah, as parents, we owe that to her. That's that, then. Looks like you're dismissed, Oikawa. Hold on, Genda-sensei, you can't just abandon the fight. I won't accept that. If there's no case, you don't get paid either, you know. Sounds like you still don't get it, Oikawa.
Nani?
Get what? Our job is to get the best result possible for our clients. We stand by them as they make life-changing decisions. If you're making choices based on your personal pocketbook or your pride, why do you deserve clients?
Huh?
What are you getting at? Listen, at the end of the day, if it would benefit the client, it's okay to lose the trial. Okay to lose? In what world? If winning the trial is all you're concerned about, you'll never be more than a mediocre lawyer at best. Fuck this! I'm not going to stand here and let you lecture me. This isn't over, not by a long shot. I won't accept this. Good grief, you still don't get it. Jin-san, isn't divorce in your best interest? She's already proven that she'll latch onto the first man she finds. But her lawyer is saying that the guy was a setup. Hardly! Those are baseless accusations, and there's no evidence to prove it. And your wife simply doesn't remember? You're going to accept that? Well, no one in their right mind could, right? Your feelings about your wife haven't really changed. Besides, do you really expect the two of you could get along just fine after this? Hardly. You're probably right, but still. Damn, Oikawa's stooping to preying on his insecurities. He's losing confidence in his decision. These pictures are as real as the Earth is round. You can't allow these people to cloud your path forward. The Earth is round? Excuse me, is there a Yagami-san here? Aha, there you are. Finally found you, Yagami-san. Huh? The receptionist from the Love Hotel. What are you doing here? Well, I looked up your office and I didn't find you there. Then this Yakuza-looking fella told me I might find you here, and here you are.
Excuse me.
That's great and all, but we're kind of in the middle of something here. Well, I have an offer for you. Didn't you say you wanted to buy that data? I did, but wasn't the PC destroyed? You said yourself there were no other copies. Right, and I'd say that again if that blonde asshole was here to threaten me. But the truth is, I did make a copy. Figured there might be a profit in it.
Huh?
What? Must be pretty valuable, eh? 100 G's. You buying?
Yeah.
I've got like 900,000. We're almost a actual millionaire. We're good. Yeah. A pleasure doing business. Genda-sensei, I need to borrow your computer and cut me a check for 100K as a business expense, please.
Say what?
Whatever this is about better be worth the price, Yagami. What are you doing? There we go. Perfect.
Yagami.
Yagami, gotta fill us in.
Hey.
Do you know what this is, Oikawa-san? You worked very hard to make sure no one ever saw it. Can it be?
Check this out.
Afraid so. Evidence that you fabricated the photo. This security footage from the Love Hotel. Or this is security footage from the Love Hotel. Impossible!
Yagami.
Yagami, I think you owe us an explanation. As you can see in the photo, it's the same timestamp as this video. But, notice anything different about the woman? It's obviously impossible that he entered the Love Hotel at the same time with two different women. Therefore, Oikawa's photo is bogus. It's been doctored.
Say what?
What? Oikawa, you'd stoop to forgery? You finally dug yourself into a hole. No, it's... What do you think would happen if this came to light in court? Why, you could lose your license to practice. No, it's... If you still want to go to trial, I'm willing, Oikawa. But it's your call. Sounds to me like we'd start on a custody battle and end on a malpractice trial. Damn the both of you! You sure left in a hurry. Stupid kid. So immature still. Probably is the kind to break his controller in half after a Super Smash Bros. Melee match. Dad, Mom, we don't need this anymore, right? Karin. Aw. You're right. We don't. They probably still have to go to marriage counseling, though.
Yagami.
Thanks, Yagami. You really saved me this time. Nah, it was quite an honor seeing you being the kind of lawyer I always knew you were. Ha! So unlike Oikawa, you get it. You know if you ever want to wear the badge again, I think we can make it work. You did some impressive work out there today. I did what I could do, as a detective. In fact, I learned something today. I don't have what it takes to be a lawyer like you, Genda-sensei. I'll pass. Damn. What's this about? What is it about all my students that they become mediocre lawyers? Maybe it's me.
Well?
Mediocre? You're lumping me into that? Shintani, how long have you been back? Long enough. Looked to me like things were getting pretty rough, so I kept quiet. Wouldn't want to spoil the moment. Well, it's good timing all the same. Didn't you need Shintani for something, Yagami?
You have a sec, Shintani-sensei?
Huh?
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Huh. Perfect timing. I got a few words for you myself.
Huh?
Why is he wearing sunglasses indoors?
Come on.
Also, after this cutscene, I gotta go fill up my water bottle. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle. I'll be right back, everybody. I recommend y'all go fill up your drinks too. Whatever you've got.
And I'm back. Water bottle is filled, hydration is maxed, and now we're gonna see why the fuck Shintani is wearing sunglasses indoors.
Sounds like Hamura's not too happy. With you.
Huh?
He says to quit digging around. We won the case, it's done. And I gotta say, I agree with him. Or was my victory not good enough for you?
Oh, your victory and yours alone, huh?
You heard me. I was the lawyer. My victory. And thanks to that, work's been just flooding in. It's over, Yagami. Let it die.
Your work might be over, but the murderer is still out there.
This mole you're dying to catch? Well, fuck right off! Your little detective game has done enough damage. Why don't you just leave this alone, huh?
Hamura knows who the murderer is. He hid it from us the whole trial. And that innocent verdict made fools of us all. Maybe you're okay with that, but I'm not about to give this up.
Ha! You talk big, but you're just a mouse. And Hamura's a hungry fucking cat.
Funny, he's the one in hiding. The Kyorei are gunning for him. That's what the shooting was about. See, Hamura knows he's a target. And I believe he's not the only one who should be worried about himself. Do you get the picture?
Huh?
Keep your eyes open. I'm telling you this as a friend. Otherwise, you do you. I'm gonna do the right thing.
Don't talk down to me! You might as well let this mole shit go. Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on! The mole is way bigger than you know.
What do you mean? You know something. I can see it in your eyes.
I can see it in your
I
smile.
trust you. Now tell me the damn truth. What about stopping the mole? You willing to take responsibility for another murder?
Don't talk like I owe you. Attorney-client privilege. Not like you'd remember it. Go back to school.
Shintani!
Well, that's no good. I thought you said that you respected that guy, Yagami.
So Hamura, so he does know something.
You know, Shintani-sensei has been talking to Hamura-san quite often lately.
About what exactly?
Oh.
Well, mostly about how they both hate your guts.
Huh. Cool.
Cool. Poggers.
You think Shintani-sensei knows something about the mole that he's keeping from us? Nah, probably not. He'd never shut up about it if he did.
Can
Genda?
you and Shintani at least try to get along, especially in my office? Or do I need to drag you both outside and box your ears in?
What does box your ears in? Hold on. Slap someone on the side of the head is... Oh, okay, that's what it is. I never heard it called that. I've never heard that one before. Okay. I got experience for just leaving the law office.
Hello?
Yeah, it's me. I'm out front of the Matsugane office.
Looking into the shooting?
Yep. Place is absolutely swarming with cops. Kuroiwa's running the investigation.
Kuroiwa. You mean Ayabe's boss?
That's him. Speaking of, Ayabe's here too. Makes a convincing cop when he tries. I was actually thinking I'd invite him over to Tender. Try and get my hands on that juicy police info, you know? You mind coming along?
Not at all. See you over there.
Alright. Part of me kind of wonders if whether or not it'd be possible to get to play as Kaito. I feel like that'd be kind of rad, but I could picture why that might not be the best idea. Because, I mean, that'd essentially just be like playing as Kiryu, considering Kaito was who we fought when we were playing Like a Dragon Gaiden. So, I don't know, just a thought on that. Now the other thing is, since the time has passed enough, do you think we may have another job on our hands? Because I really hope so, because I like doing the side cases. It gets us a lot of money. Although again, I said it before and I'll say it again. I find that earning a lot of money doesn't really do a whole lot for me in these games, aside from maybe just... Aside from probably just acting as a, another thing to... Like, money's just good for really buying food. That's all it's really done for me. And... you know, it's not really used for buying upgrades unless I can find some kind of secret scroll or extra book that lets me be able to learn more skills or what have you.
Guess we're doing this.
Ow, ow, ow! Motherfucker! Oh my god! Oh, this motherfucker's serious! Can I still haven't really seen what the heat moves are with knives yet. Yeah, it broke. Unfortunately. Hold on.
Let's finish this!
Ooh, hello. Ooh, this is a different one. Oh my god. That's like the super cool kick that that Arkham does in Devil May Cry 3. That is a lot of damage, actually. There we go. Dunzo.
Really, guys?
So I guess I did actually get the timing done on the... I guess I did get the timing off on that move, because... Did you see that damage? Like, it's like not only does the enemy fly back if they're on the, like the regular model, they also just fly. They fly off and then they also just take a lot of damage from it. Ow! Attacking them with the weekly specials on the menu. There we go.
And stay down.
That dude looks like an important NPC. Who's this from? Help! One of the Kicking Gang leaders routed up a bunch of goons and started wreaking havoc in the streets. None of them will quit until they find you, so please don't let any more people get hurt. Crap, what do I do? Okay, so loop around to there. Got it. Actually, hold on. Let's get some more EX meter. There we go. Again, you could be the toughest motherfucker ever, but if I saw somebody pull that off, I'm like, oh no. I'm not fucking with that. No.
What a waste.
What a waste. Let's get a Tarner in our system. Then we do big fight.
Yagami!
There you are, Yagami. Today's the day I smear you into the pavement once and for all. Get ready to eat some street, fuckface. Ooh, music. Wait, this guy's got the same moveset as Kuze. Cool. Yeah, he has the same moveset as Kuze from Zero, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, it's the same moveset. I recognize the spinning elbow attack. Ow. No way! Oh, counter throw. There we go.
Really, guys?
All right, we're here. Don't push me, you shithead. Well, if it isn't Kasai himself. You actually caught the guy. Yep.
Yagami!
Mind explaining what the hell we're doing here, Yagami? Not at all. You owe Turtle Finance 800 grand, right? This gentleman here got so tired of waiting, he asked me to collect for him. Even turtles can't wait forever.
Huh?
Wait, so you're his lapdog now? How pathetic. Kasai, we already know you have the money. I'm surprised you haven't blown it at every high-end soapland in town by now. You think you got me figured out, huh? Well, what if I just said fuck it to paying you back the money? So that's how it's gonna be? And I guess we'll need to pay a very special visit to a very special place. Wait, where do you think you're taking me? The courtroom, of course. Oh wait, you didn't know I was a certified lawyer. Wait. Oh wait, you didn't know I was a certified lawyer. Here, check out this badge. Hot shit, right?
Huh?
You're actually a goddamn lawyer? Jeez, what don't you do? Apparently a lot less than you. Debt evasion's probably just the tip of the iceberg for a leader of the Caking Gang.
Huh?
Huh? You heard me. With a record like yours, you'll be out of the courtroom behind bars so fast it'll make your head spin. Oh, wait! Don't do this to me! All I need to do is pay, right?
Yagami-san.
Wow, Yagami-san. You practically had him begging for mercy there. That alone is almost worth paying for. Woohoo! We're a millionaire! They've been getting on my nerves as it is. You didn't need to give me anything. Well, I just wanted to show you my appreciation, so take it anyway. In that case, I'll take you up on your offer. Now then, the only one left is Honda, and I hear he's pretty tough to take down. Watch yourself. Alright. But we still have more Caking Gangs to fight. I wanted to head up because I wanted to see if there's anything to collect up here. And it does not look like there is, it's just rooftop. You know, I can't think of the last time we ever got to explore Kamurocho's rooftops. I think it was just Yakuza's 4 and 5, actually. No, wait, was it 3 as well? No, it was 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, 3 and 4 had the, 3 and 4 had the, underground mall, I think, too. Yeah, I think they did. let's have some yakisoba. There we go.
Out of the way.
There we go.
What a waste.
And then we've got a big crowd. Oh, it's this guy again.
Yagami-san.
Ah, there's the man I've been looking for. So, Koga, being the lazy motherfucker that he is, asked me to kick your ass. But, regardless of the reason, I'd be happy to fight you either way. I could go on like this forever. But why don't we catch up with our fists instead? Alright. Is it just him? Yeah, it's just him. Ah, God, that is so fast. Sorry, I was checking something real quick. Ow! 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 Wait a second. Oh, no, it's probably just quick item selection. I can't equip weapons. There was no... I mean, I haven't been able to buy any weapons throughout the game, so I doubt I could be able to. Yep, thought so. Items. We'll just take some ramen, some barley tea, and a draft beer, and... that should be fine. Does he think he's Sphinx from Hunter x Hunter? What was with that? Oh, he was trying to do a Shin Shoryuken. Oh, that's cute. Ow. Oh my god. Okay, no, he's hurting hard. Okay. That looks like death. That looks like a death right there. Whew, okay.
Let's finish this.
Motherfucker, he cut my Super Saiyan off. And I know it's called something different, but it may as well be Super Saiyan stuff. Into fire. Yeah, sure. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, sure enough. Okay, makes my fists fire. There we go.
And stay down.
Move your feet, Honda. Oh, okay, I'm going. I need a shove. Well, if it isn't Honda, dragged in like the mutt he is. I was about to say dragged in the mud, but that's not what the word was. Actually, he was pretty calm about the whole thing. After I whooped his ass.
Yagami-san.
Hey, Yagami-san. What is this place? 800,000 yen, was it? That's how much you owe Turtle Financing, so stop playing dumb and pay up already.
Huh?
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
Hey.
Damn straight it is. Fine, I'll tell you what.
So,
You and me, another battle. You win, I give back the money. I win, I walk out of here free. How's that sound?
Fine by me. That is, as long as the battle's in the courtroom. You'll be the defendant. What's this court talk all of a sudden? So, I happen to be a certified lawyer who specializes in courtroom battles. You still want to go through with this? Oh, shit. Take your goddamn money, then. Thanks for all your help, Yagami-san. Here's for all your trouble. I appreciate it. Sure thing. I'm just amazed you were able to pull it off. Honda's no pushover, let me tell you. I mean, we've even sent out 10 of our very best men and he took them down on no time flat. Well, what can I say? Think twice before lending money to guys with that kind of rep. Yeah, looks like the turtle learned his lesson. This is all the money they owe you, right? Yes, sir. You really handled your business out there. Next time you're short on cash, you come talk to Kamaguchi and I'll lend you whatever you need. My interest rates are low and you can pay me back real slow. That's why they call me the Turtle Man. That doesn't sound too bad. Sort of. However, when it comes to collect, I tend to get aggressive. Guess I'm more like a snapping turtle. In that case, I'll make sure not to borrow anything in the first place. Hey, take it from me. You're better off not getting into debt in the first place. However, what I might need your help with is gathering information. You seem like you know your way around town. I could use a reference like you for some cases I handle. Sure. You just let me know the particulars and I'll see what I can do. I'll get the rest of the staff to help out too.
Yeah.
Thanks. You'd be doing me a solid there. Who's this from? Thanks for kicking those Keihin guys to the curb. You have no idea how grateful we are to see them gone. There should be a gift waiting for you in the delivery box outside your office. I hope you find it useful. Whew, that settles it for now, I think. Oh, you're Yagami, aren't you? The guy who helped our CEO? Yeah, I worked with Kamaguchi-san. That would mean you're the one who lured out all the Keihin gang leaders and beat the living daylights out of them. Wow, you must be pretty tough. Not that much, actually. I've been wanting to speak with you, Yagami-san. Would you care to join me for some tea? Sure, why not? Somehow I ended up spending like half the day here. I still have to talk to, go to Tender to talk to, Ayabe. Alright. So that's done. That Keihin gang thing went by way faster than I thought it would. Granted, I did go really hard on the healing items, so yeah, that did help. And actually, speaking of healing items, I need to go get some more. Popo, where's the closest? There's a convenience store right here. You know, I really find it interesting. I really find it interesting that some convenience stores in Japan are just considered so good that they tend to end up being considered landmarks in some way. Like, I don't know if y'all have heard, but there's this I don't even know how else I would describe it. There's a Lawson's, which is a chain of convenience stores in Japan that is located within a good viewing proximity of Mount Fuji. And apparently, that place is considered such a high bar area to go take pictures of Mount Fuji. Like not even to go to the area that the Lawson's is in to see Mount Fuji. I mean to be like in front of that specific Lawson's to take a picture of the Lawson's next to Mount Fuji. That the town had decided to erect a big wall around the Lawson's to prevent people from being able to get their... to prevent people from being able to, you know, walk in and just be a nuisance, because there were people walking across the street. There were people that were just standing in the middle of the sidewalk interrupting other people's days. It's like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where behaviors of people is so odd, you know? So, yeah, that's an interesting little convenience store tidbit.
Although apparently a lot of convenience store foods are actually pretty good. Red pyrozine. Pyrozine? What? What are these? What? Are they a key item? No. What are they? The fuck is a red pyrozine? It's not a consumable. Is it a material? It's a material. Is it for a... Is it... Oh my god, it's got to be for my drone. Alright. Huh. I've not really done any drone upgrades since I did earlier before. There we go. Another mystery event. Good day, Yagami-sama. This is Kawada from Cloudy Skies Publishing. Thank you for your help the other day. I have contacted you again in hopes to ask for your help once more. I am awaiting you at Cafe Mijore on Nakamichi Street. Could you please come when you have time? Thank you. Alright. Cool. So, that is a continuation from another quest we had where we helped a publishing company get the publishing rights to a very well-known author's next book. And we had to solve a puzzle, and I did solve the puzzle, but I I miscalculated on one part of it, which, you know, was a big oopsie on my part. Where's Mijore? Oh, it's over there. All right. He's over here. Aw. Where'd you go? There you are. How are you, Kawada-san?
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. Apologies for calling you out all the way here. Don't worry. So, how's that novel you won selling? Yeah. Actually, we haven't been able to publish it yet. Huh? Why not? I thought you said this one would fly off the shelves. Yes, but we have to publish it first, and we've hit a snag in that department. What happened? I read the book, and I can't help but feel that it's incomplete. My point is, I think he's going to write a sequel. But wouldn't he have told you something about it? But wouldn't he have told you something about it if he was? Well, he should have, but he didn't. Either way, I can't publish this without whatever's coming next. And just as I suspected, Katagiri-sensei is already talking about his next work. It's got to be the sequel. I guess that's plausible. Wait, don't tell me that's why you reached out to me. Very sharp, Yagami-san. It's another event with another problem to solve. Really? Wait. Oh, great. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. If you were already put under a publisher for one book and you make a sequel to that book, wouldn't you have to still work with that same publisher? Can authors just change publishers for their series of books between entries? I don't feel like that should be a thing, because if you're under a publication, then surely you've got a contract that goes like, hey, we'll publish your stuff so long as we have rights to this thing. So like, if you made like a series of fantasy books that was like, here's fantasy series blank blank and blank blank 2 and blanketing the blank blank 3, then the publishing company should at least wait, huh? I guess I'm confused. Why would the sequel be under a different publisher? That's so weird. That's like the equivalent of season 1 of an anime being on one streaming platform and then season 2 being on a completely separate one. Actually, wait, that does happen. Oh god, yeah, that does happen. Vinland Saga went through that. Because season 2 of Vinland's not on Amazon Prime. Right, I forgot about... Huh, I guess it can happen. Hold on, I'm genuinely curious. Hold on. Can a book sequel be under a different publisher?
Note that if you can start a series with another publisher based on your book, the original publisher will likely stop publishing your first book as revenge until and unless your series makes enough money to tempt the first publisher to cash it on the sales of the book. Okay. If you retained the rights to your book after the initial publication, often the case with self-publishing, then you can publish it with another publisher. Interesting. Huh. I guess that would make sense. So, yeah, I suppose that would make sense if you just decide that you want to have a different publisher because maybe they pay you more or you just get a better contract. Huh. I guess I'm just not used to that being... Wow. That actually kind of lends to a lot of flexibility if you're a novelist. I need you with me on this, Yagami-san. I'll pay you even more than last time. 210,000 yen. How does that sound? Fine, if I can do it. I don't know if I can, but I suppose I'll give it my best shot. That's all I could ask. Thank you very much. Then let's head over. Are you ready, Yagami-san? Sure. Okay, let's go. Then let's head over. Alright, it's another safe puzzle. They've got the same venue, I see. It's got a nice carpet. Why change what's working, you know? Honored guests, thank you all for attending the next event of Katagiri-sensei's latest book announcement. First, a few words from the legend himself. The stage is yours, Katagiri-sensei. Thank you all for coming yet again. As you know, I awarded my last book to a publisher who solved the problem I presented last time. I'm pleased that this gave me the opportunity to work with a publisher I'd never have considered otherwise. In fact, this was so inspiring I've managed to complete my next book ahead of schedule. And considering how well it worked, I would like to award it to a publisher who can solve my next riddle. Do your best, everyone, and thank you. I don't know, like, that's just such an odd thing to me that you could just make a sequel to a book and have it be under a different publisher. Okay, Yagami-san, get those juices flowing. We're ready to announce the problem, everyone. But first, the rules. Just as before, the problem's solution will be a code that can be entered in this safe. Inside, you'll find the master script to Katagiri-sensei's new book. If you feel like you have the solution, just come up to the stage and try your luck. If the safe opens, then congratulations! You've won the rights to publish the novel. Now, if everyone's ready, here's the problem. Another doozy. What are your thoughts, Yagami-san? Okay. Alright, so... 111 times 2 equals 3. 11 times 99 equals 4. 222 times 0 equals 1. 3 times 4 equals 2. I see. So, 2 must equal 3, and then 9 must equal 2. So 2 equals 3, 9 equals 2. Any number times 0 is 0, so... Right? 222... Wait, so why is 222 times 0 equals 1 then? Oh god, and there's a 5 times 6? Wait, what's 5 times 6 then? Huh? Okay. So 3 times 4 equals 2. And this isn't a solve for x situation, unless I somehow have to equal them out on both sides. No, it's not a... No, this isn't an algebraic thing.
This is once again matching a number to... This is once again matching numbers to what they may equal. Unless 3 equals 1. So if they add 3 onto that, and 3 would equal 2. So if 3 equals 2, and then it's added onto another number, so 2 must equal 3. So if 3 is added onto 2 for that, then 5 must equal 4. And then if 3 is 2... Three is 2 added to... So it's 4 and 4. Four and 4, so that must mean it's... So I guess the last number has got to be 4. 3 must also equal 2. So 2, and 2 is the beginning, and 4 is the end. And... Two and 2, so the double 9's there is 2, and 2 is equal to 3, so 3, 1, 3. No, wait, these have got to be added up. So 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 times 2. Because this is multiplication now, instead of just simple addition. So 2 is 3, so 3 to 2, so it's 5. And then, so it'd still be 5 times 4. No, because it's a 4-digit thing. I'm gonna go for 4 for the end still. Unless 2 equals 1. 2 must... No, wait, no, because... Yeah, because any number times 0 is gonna be 0. So why is that 1? Unless 0 is 1. Yeah, that might be it. God, adding the multiplication is a whole new dimension onto this. So 1, 1. I just need to think a sec. Think about it. Let's see here. These are multiplication problems. There must be a pattern among the answers. So... Oh, maybe... No, think about it. Need to keep looking at it. Three, so 2 may be 1. So in that case, if... Yeah, so in that case, if I have to multiply these down the line... So 3 and then 3 is 2. Like 3's got to be 2. So 3. So 3 times the other 3, or 2 times the other 3. So 6 has got to be the first one then. And then 1 and 2. 2 is 1. So 3 plus 1, 4. And then 9 and 9. Actually, wait, if it's 9 and 9... In that case, 9 must also be 1. So, it's 1 and 1 for 2, and then 1 and 1 again, so... 6, 4... And then... 6... 0... Either 0 or 1. And then 6 for the final number, I think, was what we decided. So 6. Six, 4, 6, 4, 0, or 1 and 6? Let me try. Wow, it seems Yagami-san from Cloudy Skies Publishing has once again arrived at the solution. Yagami-san, how are you feeling about this one? Well, pretty good, I guess. This sounds promising. Give it a shot. All right, time to enter the code. All right, so 6, 4, 0, 6. Oh no, the safe won't open. That's a shame. I'm wrong. What did I miss? Don't get discouraged, Yagami-san. I think you can still do this. Yeah, I know. Do you want to go outside and get some fresh air? I'm fine. Because any number times... Wait, no. Am I wrong? Am I misremembering multiplications? Yeah, it's equal to 0. Rule of anything multiplied 0 is equal to 0. And there's no division by 0. You can 0 can be divided from another number, but you can't divide by 0. So mate, what does he see? I may look it up because this is a very weird one. Because it's obviously correlating to numbers here, but... Unless... Because if it was an x equals something situation, I could solve it, but... This is multiplication. So what about this... So 2, 2, 2, so 6 times 0 to z, so it has to be 0, because any number times 0 is 0. So 0's got to be the third number. Yeah, so 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, so 6 times 0, so 0 there. And I can't just, you know, do straight multiplication across the board for a lot of these because of the way that the number code here works. 3, but 3 I think is equal to 2. So 3 times 2 to 6. It's got to be 6. So 6 and then 0 for the third. But there's no 5. Three. 6, which is 3 and 3. Unless it's 4 and 2 that's supposed to be combined, not... No, because then... Or maybe that is. So 3 times 3, so maybe 9? And then... One, and then 1, so that'd be 2. 9 and 9 to 4, so maybe 6, 4, 0, 6, 4, 0, and then 3. Or maybe I'm wrong. No. Maybe 4 equals 2 and 3 is 1. In that case, 3 is also 1, so maybe it's 2. I may have to look this up because this, like, without the, like, I can't get the pattern here because it's such an odd thing. I'll give it one more go, but if I can't get it, like, I'd like to think I'm okay at math, but shit like this is throwing me off because it's not an algebraic problem where I can just sort of flip-flop around on the equal sign or anything involving PEMDAS. This is something different. This is a very different pattern because obviously each of the numbers is meant to represent a different number. So zero's gotta be 1. In that case, then it's actually no. Yeah, if zero's 1, that would make sense. So one and 1 and 1 times 1 would be 1. So then if 3 is also 1, then I guess, yeah, third number's got to be 1. I can feel the steam coming off the sides of my head on this one. Maybe it's 3 as well for the first number too. So 3, 1. 3 on first, 1 on third. And then for second number, or maybe it's 2 equals, maybe 2 does equal 3. Well, no, because then why the multiple 1s and 2s and stuff? Because it's got to be you add those together and then multiply. Or maybe you multiply and then add. No, because then that's a PEMDAS thing. Like, resolve the additional... I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try one. One, 6, 1. And 1 for the 5, so 3 or 4. No, 4. Yeah, it gotta be 4. Then 6, 2 and 1, 6. So maybe 1, 6, 1, 6. Let's give it a go. Nope. All right, I'm looking it up. That's such an odd pattern. I've never been taught those kind of number patterns before. All right. Which one was this called again? Wasn't the Twisted Trio. Pigeon takes flight, interview with the detective. No, no. All right, so the safe case. Nope, that's not it. What side case am I even on again? All right, Master's Gambit, I think it was. All right, what's this one? How is this done? List style. So this one's much easier once you understand the methodology. You need to complete the sums listed and take into account the final number of digits. Okay, so 111 times 3 is 3333. In total has 3 digits. Using that system, how do you find the combination? Okay, so no, I'm actually multiplying it just straight on. In that case, okay, now that I know that's the part of the logic, so how am I? Oh, it's the resulting numbers at the end of that. Oh, so if it's straight multiplication, then it's like, oh, list the number of the actual units of the answer on them. Oh. In that case, oh, yeah. So, but wait, why is it still, wait. Oh, because 0 is still a unit of 1. It's still a single unit, so it's 1. Oh, that makes sense to me. Okay. Now I get it. So, so yeah. 111 times 3 is 333, which makes that a 3-unit number, so that's 3. And then 12 times 99 is, I don't know off the top of my head, but it's got to be at least a 4-digit number because it's both 2-digit numbers being multiplied together, and because they're both beyond 10 like that, it's got to be into the thousands, so that means it's 4. I can't. There's a certain capacity of major multiplications that I don't really know how to do. Gotta love calculators for helping me shortcut that. And then 333 times 0 is still 0, but 0 is a single unit, so that's 1. 5 times 6 is 30, which makes that a 2. So it's 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Oh my god. I just needed the methodology of the puzzle. I wasn't really getting what it was asking of me. 3, 4, 1, 2. I'd laugh if Yagami just got the manuscript out and then presented it like Link from Zelda. Incredible! Yagami-san from Cloudy Skies Publishing has done it again! The digits of the multiplication answers formed our answer 3412. Impressive. Looks like Cloudy Skies will be getting 2 of my books. You're really something, Yagami-san. Next time I'll have to do better. Next time. You're a genius, Yagami-san! Actually, how much is 12 times 99? Thank you again, Yagami-san. You're an incredible detective. It was dumb luck, and also the internet. Like, I just didn't know it was the multiplication aspect of it. I thought it was the same thing of the numbers being assigned to being different numbers. So, whoops. That was so amazing, I'd get more cases. You're much too modest. You pulled this off twice in a row, and that couldn't be a coincidence. I'm just glad I could help. Thank you very much. Here's your fee. You've earned it. Thank you. I have much to discuss with Katagiri-sensei, so I'll be heading off. Why did he say there'd be a next time? Alright. I didn't think it was straight multiplication like that. Because, like, when it said equal 4... 1 times 2 was still... No. Oh! So the multiplication wasn't it being assigned different numbers. That was to clue me in on how many units were going to be at the end. Oh, I see now. Yep, in retrospect, I get it. I get it now. Well, that was a fun little puzzle. Yeah, I thought it was in the similar vein to the last one, but no, I was wrong. In fact, I'm not even sure if the way that I solved it the first time was actually the logic behind it. I mean, it probably was, so that's why I was confused. I thought it was a similar deal. Alright, let's go talk to Kaito and Ayabe.
You must be making a killing with the state this city's in. Ain't that right, Ayabe?
And it's all thanks to you.
Do you know anything about the Matsugane shooting last night?
Not too much, no. But hey, I thought you got Higashi for all your Matsugane needs now.
Word travels fast. Who told you that?
Kaito. Just now.
Huh? You forget how to keep a secret, Kaito-san? Or are you trying to get your buddy killed? Higashi's screwed if Hamura finds out he's been helping us.
Look, man. There's no point keeping stuff from Ayabe. Better to just tell him up front than have him find out somewhere else.
What can I say? I'm a professional.
Sure. Professional snitch.
If the shoe fits. But sorry. I really don't have much for you today.
Say what? You telling me I bought you a drink for nothing?
What? Are times too tough to buy around? Here. Let me at least repay you for the booze.
Go on.
Did you know Hamura's in hiding? He's been out of the office ever since last night. Not even the cops can find the guy.
Yeah, Higashi told us as much, actually.
You charging us for this old news? I'm starting to wonder here.
Okay, fine. You want answers? Go ahead and ask. Everything's on the house for tonight.
Oh,
I'd rather talk business than sit here in silence anyway.
Sounds good to me. Let me think.
Alright, interview questions.
Why are the Kyorei in Kamurocho to begin with? What's a Kansai group doing this far from home?
Because they wanted turf in Tokyo. Duh.
Even if it meant war with the Tojo? They couldn't have the numbers for that.
True. Compared to the Tojo's 25,000, Kyorei have a meager 1,000 at most. Plus, Kamurocho's not exactly their home turf.
By that logic, they don't stand a chance.
And yet they've been here almost 2 years now. Crazy when you think about it. Even the cops put money on the Tojo clan crushing them into dust.
So, what's the holdup then?
The Kyorei has the backing of the Kajihiro group. In other words, a lot of fucking money.
Kajihira. Isn't he a construction bigwig?
Yep. And one of his subsidiaries is the perfect Kyorei cover. I suppose you'd know it better as KJ Art.
Yeah, we're familiar.
Makes sense. They'd never have made inroads in Kamurocho without some big-time financial backing.
What does Kajihira have to do with the Kyorei? Why is he funding Yakuza?
Probably so he can expand east out of Kansai. The real money's out here anyway. From what I hear, he's got some big redevelopment plans for Tokyo.
What kind of plans are we talking?
Not a clue. But if they're coming from Kansai to do it, shit's gotta be important. And there's always dirty work with those kind of jobs, you know?
Like what?
Evictions, land sharks, laying the political groundwork. The Kyorei is handling all that shit for Kajihira. At least, that's the word on the street.
Yeah, thanks. These rumors of yours are gonna do us a ton of good.
Well, what I know for sure is that the Kajihira CEO's been up in Tokyo a lot lately. Schmoozing with politicians, government officials, even Kazumi, the head of the Ministry of Health.
Why would a construction guy be talking to someone from the health ministry? What's the connection?
Beats me. Point is, the Kyorei aren't here just for Yakuza shit. It's way more complicated than that.
Alright. I need to learn about last night's shooting.
How are things in the Matsugane family?
Well, you already know about the shooting. Their hands are tied while the cops are running the show. So, yeah, they've been pretty quiet.
Alright. No, I already know about that. How's Kamurocho been lately?
How's Kamurocho seemed to you lately?
Tense. And that shooting only made things worse. Nobody knows when the next fight'll break out, or where a stray bullet might end up.
Right. And our killer's only gone for Yakuza so far, but he could target anyone next.
Gunfights? A murderer on the loose? This city's a mess.
You got that right. By the way, Amara might have walked, but the cops are still pretty fixated on this mole case. Even the public's wondering who'll be next.
Huh.
Okay, so yeah. I mean, that would make sense, because 1,000 team-strong Yakuza clan going up against the Tojo's 25,000 would be a lot to do. But if they've got that kind of backing, yeah, it seems like somebody's using the Kyorei clans want to expand as kind of like a, hey, I'll get you more territory for your people so that you can keep extorting money for protection and doing all of your stuff, and I gain a foothold because you're intimidating other people off of the turf that I want to grab.
Just wondering, how does it feel when people call you a dirty cop?
Anyone who knows that side of me ain't exactly a saint either, you know?
Good point.
That's the pot calling the kettle black, or the kettle calling the pot black, whatever.
Yeah, guess so.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, I gotta go.
Alrighty, you're a busy boy.
Yeah. Kaito-san?
You hadn't even finished your drink, dude!
Huh? Yagami and Kaito, yes? What an honor. Tokyo Police. The name's Kuroiwa.
Ah.
Kuroiwa.
The one who almost put Hamura behind bars, before you two pulled him out of my grasp.
Huh. So what?
I've become a department punchline now. I have you to thank.
You're very welcome.
And I see you're here too, Ayabe.
Oh, Kuroiwa-san. Nice. It's great to see you.
Yeah. I cut out of work to grab a few drinks. You doing the same, Ayabe?
Nah, old me? I don't play hooky.
Well, we should be on our way.
Hey, let me ask before you go. The Okubo case. You let that murderer get off scot-free. After which he burned his poor girlfriend to death. And yet, here we are with another murderer roaming the streets of this city. I wonder who the next victim will be. You consider that, Yagami-sensei.
You good, Talk?
Yeah, I'm used to dealing with assholes like that.
What was Kuroiwa doing there anyway?
I bet he knows about Ayabe's little side gig. Probably came to keep him from chirping too much.
Right.
Or maybe he wanted to keep an eye on us.
Hope not. I don't need that guy breathing down our necks. Anyway, you want to head home?
Not yet. Something's bugging me about the Kyorei clan.
What do you mean?
Until today, I just thought they were here scouting out some new turf in Kamurocho. But it turns out they've got a construction conglomerate behind them, and they're involved in redevelopment too.
So you want to figure out who the real Kyorei is? Not a bad idea. But how are we going to investigate?
You don't remember? We have a friend on the inside.
You mean Murase?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's head to KJ Art.
All right, we can finally go there after not being able to go for a while.
Let's roll.
All right. Yeah, the case is kind of developing really nicely, because I didn't expect that
Hey,
there would be a
Tom,
construction firm
getting
behind
close
that.
to KJR. Hey, you want to bust out the drone? See what our old friend Murase's up to?
Yeah, should be pretty easy to find him this time.
Right this way.
Catch him playing the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, like way earlier than how it's supposed to be played. All right. Okay, don't go that high up. Just right in front of you. Just right in front of the office. That's totally inconspicuous. You know, you ever seen footage of some of those really quick drones? Like those shits move really fast. She's just there. I don't see anyone in that room. There's the cat cafe guy. Not really seeing who I'm supposed to see. Like, where am I going with this? I can't go that much higher. Let's quit out of the drone. Oh, I'm supposed to go on top of the building. That would explain why why I've got restrictions on my movement. I did not see that there.
All right, it's spy time.
Okay, I'll handle the flying. You keep watch on anyone coming in or out.
All right, now we let the drone out. Okay, see? Now I get to see the top office. Let me just look here at the cats. No? Okay. Yeah, nothing new here. Can't gain any extra SP by checking out the other NPCs in the area. There we go.
There he is. Right where I expected.
Yeah, not so sure it's that simple, though. Take another look. Murase's alone.
Your point being?
Yep. Okay.
Hands up. Oh, shit.
It's like, yeah, that's about as expected. Like, that drone's not quiet, you know?
You know, that Matsugane guy died at our hands. Always knew we'd get some Tojo clan boys sent over here. So, you see, we've been expecting guests this whole time. Yagami-san.
Ideas, Kaito-san?
You're the ideas guy, aren't you?
Damn it.
If you two clowns really were Tojo clan, we'd have gouged your eyes out by now. Get the hell on the ground! Town's sure noisy, huh? No one will care about, say, a couple of gunshots up here. Whose bright idea was this?
This guy.
Oh, is that really how it's gonna be, Kaito-san?
And just who are you?
Good question, Kaito-san. Satoshi Shioya's the name.
Oh, okay. He's an important character.
The Kyori clan's captain, huh? Higashi mentioned him.
Hey, get some cuffs on these fools. I've got some burning hot questions to ask them. You ready? I think we're gonna have a little fun. You think I'm messing around? Take him out now! No! Shoot him!
Jester!
Shit!
You?
Hey!
Why?
Is this really the time?
Fight time.
Fair enough.
Now the question is, if I have an EX move,
Let's move!
do I get to throw a guy off of a roof? That's the big question. Oh, I'm still fucked up from my fight with the Keihin gang guy. What was the... Yeah. Might as well get that... Nice fridge, sweet fridge, badass fridge. Imagine your fridge being called badass. It'd be like every time you open the fridge, it plays the Bad to the Bone riff. You just open it and you hear... Okay, let's see. Do we? We do! Whee! Oh god, more of them. Okay.
Take him out, boys! What's up?
Ow. Thankfully, I have med kits. There goes one. Whee! Perfect. Perfect end right there. That was perfect. No notes.
Let's roll, Talk.
Perfect way to end a fight.
That's enough. Come on, let's roll.
Yeah. No reason to stay here.
We owe you one. You should come with us. Coming?
Sure. May as well.
Wait. Just like that?
Hold up. I'm not letting you assholes get away that easily. Yakuza don't fuck around. You three are gone.
Oh! Nice.
Well, shit. You're not half as ugly as I figured you were.
What can I say?
Not a good idea?
Well, not like I'll get very far with it on, you know?
Okay, so we see his face.
Okay, let's go.
How hard must it be to pull off a kick from a crouching position like that? Like, you got some lower strength to do that.
Guys, what the hell were you thinking coming here?
You have Super Monkey Ball.
What? You don't want us around?
No. It's just, if Captain Hamura saw you here, he'd...
How's he gonna find us if he's off the grid? What are you worried about?
Yeah, but... forget it. Who's your friend?
Good question.
I'm Sugiura. Fumiya Sugiura.
Okay, Sugiura.
This isn't the first time Sugiura here saved my neck.
That mask. Ain't that the symbol of some big-time burglary ring?
It is, but I bailed on that. I'm flying solo now.
What were you doing over by KJR? Don't want to talk?
No, I just don't know where to start. It's kind of complicated. Okay, well... I used to work for the Kajihira Group, down at their headquarters in Kansai.
You mean the guys backing the Killray clan?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a job doing IT work for them for a bit. Keeping their servers safe, that kind of stuff. I was their systems engineer.
An ex-Kajihira guy turned himself criminal, huh?
Go on.
Also,
Well,
damn, he must have made
one
bank.
day I noticed some accounting data was off. They were cooking the books.
Really?
Turns out the top guys were making a slush fund. They stashed away millions, writing it all off as some vague business expense. Digging it all up was kind of a thrill. Until I got caught. Everything happened so fast after that. They accused me of embezzling company funds and threw me out on the street. Nobody would believe a word I said. But I knew where the money was going. A group of Yakuza known as the Kyorei clan.
Yeah, pay the
Specifically,
Kyorei to
a shell company called
make up
KJ
stuff
Art.
and,
if I could just prove it,
you know, fight
I'd be able to
in
get back at the bastards who cheated
Kamurocho.
me.
So Sugiura's got a grudge against the Kajihira group.
Which is why you were staking out the place.
I've been keeping watch over there for a while now. I even saw you break in and beat the crap out of Murase.
Assuming all that's true, why did you rescue us?
You remember when you asked to team up, Yagami-san? I thought about it, and it seems like a pretty good deal. Might be worth putting our heads together for a while. Me and the Yagami Detective Agency. Especially you, Kaito-san.
Huh?
No matter how many Yakuza come to take you down, you always have it handled. It's incredible.
What can I say? You got a good eye, kid.
And don't let it go to your head.
Hey, can you guys please take this shit elsewhere?
Well, what if I did
So,
want to play
what do
some
you
games
say?
with Super Monkey Ball, Higashi?
I'm not saying
Then
we've
what?
got to become best buddies, but we can at least give each other a hand.
How?
You want your mole? I want the Kyorei clan. We might not be after the same thing, but there's a lot of overlap.
How can I get in touch with you?
How do you get his number?
Will that work?
How the hell did you do that?
I took your phone, remember? Not like I had to hack it or anything.
Kids these days.
Yeah, busted out. He probably started playing Fortnite. he installed Fortnite on his phone. Let that be another thing to do.
Look, I need to close up shop. So you mind getting out of here? Not that you should have come to begin with.
You know, I kind of like this Sugiura kid.
That little compliment really won you over, huh?
It's not like I fully trust him yet, man. We scratch his back, he scratches ours. As long as that's all he wants, I'm good.
Agreed. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the office.
Cool. Later, man.
Yeah, it's like he grabbed so we encountered him earlier in the story, and he grabbed Yagami's phone to try and cover up from him grabbing somebody else's phone, and I just would find the idea funny if he just decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna install Fortnite and Candy Crush on this guy's phone just as a joke. And Yagami's like, what the fuck is Fortnite? Why are Eminem and Peter Griffin fighting each other on my phone? And is that Mario and Sonic making out? Like, you know, stuff like that. All right, more records. Ooh, 500 SP. Well, that's a reason to keep doing that. So that's pretty much almost everybody. There's still the Popo down there, but that can wait. Actually, how much does... Ah, I've only got 1,000. All right, now we've reached the point where everything's costing more than 1,000. Either that or they're locked. Actually, how's my HP doing? Oh, I'm hurting. Is there a restaurant nearby that I could eat from to gain more friendship? I could try the M-Side Cafe again. Let's try that out. And you know what? Since we made a new friend, let's see if they're on the list for Yosuke. Oop. The bar keeps calling me.
Hello?
Hello? What's up, Masada-san? Well, we're about to get the scoop on Mari. I thought if you were free, you might be interested. Mari? Mari? Wait, what are you playing at? That woman wouldn't talk about herself to save her life. Maybe, but tonight's the night, buddy. Especially with you around. And why's that? Some of the regulars are playing a little betting game to see if they can guess what she does for a living. Thing is, nobody's got it right yet. So I figured that's where you come in, detective. And wasn't I just at Tender? You already missed me? Ah, don't be like that. There's money on the table if you win, you know. See you soon. See you soon, buddy. Jerk hung up on me. Can't fault the guy for knowing how to make a sale, though. Guess I'll head to tender. Oh, so that's a plot thing. Really? Another side case for a main story. My guess is that that's kind of meant to make the chapters a bit longer, is to have these side sections. It's just really jarring. All right, Yosuke, you dick.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. Bombarded with boobage. No. Yeah, Yosuke's a real jackass. Like, he would, so earlier in the previous stream, you know, we take care of one of the missions with the troublesome trio, and
back to it.
And the final mission involved him being like, please, you gotta stop this one guy because he's taking videos of people while they're doing the deed. And it turned out that he was cheating on his girlfriend who was studying abroad. And I'm like, okay, Yosuke's an ass, wholeheartedly. Pardon me, sir, but could I get a minute of your time? What can I do for you? Well, my name is Mami Sakuma, and I've been working here for a while now. Basically, I'm looking for customer feedback. Would you mind describing how that tasted just now? Sure. I tend not to hold back, though. That's fine. I've been training to make each pastry exactly like the owner does, so I need all the constructive criticism I get. Wow. Sounds like you're working hard. Better than hardly working. But it's all a part of following my dreams, so I don't mind, because one day I'll be the best patissier in town. It's nice to be passionate about your job, isn't it? Of course. So, would you mind sharing your thoughts? On the road to the perfect confections, every comment counts. Yep. Sure thing. Great, thank you so much. Now, can I ask you what you thought of that cake? It might just be me, but I think the cheesecake's a little lacking in the sour department. You mean it's not sour enough? Well, if I were a customer who wanted something sweet, I'd probably pick something else. Almost anything can be sweet. But the thing that makes a cheesecake is that unmistakable tanginess that lingers on the tongue. That's true. So I think you should keep sourness in mind when making your next batch. Really? I guess, yeah, cheesecakes do tend to be a bit tangy. Well, it's just my personal opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. Oh, not at all. You always give me really valuable feedback, so I hope you'll come back more often. Definitely. After all, this place tastes the cake. Takes the cake? You think so? Well, I'd hate to see you desert us, so please come back soon. Sakuma-san really seems to value my input. I just want to talk cakes with her more often. Boo, with all those puns, boo. Alright. So, I guess, let's go see who we're gonna speak to. The last Popo that we've got to get max friendship with is the one down here, so we could do that later. And then Yosuke. And there's the batting cage. We've got a good amount of the friendship meter stuff right now, so that's good. All right. Let's go see what she does for a living. Well, let's go take a guess, rather. Again, I just don't know how I feel about side cases becoming mandatory this frequently, because it's only chapter 4. So, a nurse, right? You think a nurse could go out drinking by herself every night? They're busy and tired. Maybe you're in the press, then. Ha! I doubt journalists are so bored they go out drinking every night, either.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, a new challenger approaches, and this one's a detective. Watch out, Mari. Huh? Come for some sport talk? Apparently he thinks I'll be good at this. That or he's desperate. You want in? It's a 10,000 yen it's a 10,000 yen ante. Ante, not ante. Why'd I say ante? It's 10,000 yen ante. Whoever guesses Mari's occupation takes the pot. So for putting down 10K, it would make a whopping 40K. Don't be a buzzkill, Talk. I think you might actually have a shot.
So how about I make it more interesting for you? I'll bet 50,000 that nobody can guess. What? That's a lot. So the winner gets 90,000 yen?
Wow, more interesting is right.
Hey.
So how about it, Tak? That's quite a fortune on the line if you can guess it. All right, sure.
Yeah.
How could I refuse? Count me in. Now we're talking. You're welcome to observe. Take all the time you need. Socialite secret. All right, I guess I'll see what I can glean from her apparel and body language. Is there a cat in here? Is there a cat? Is there a cat behind the bar? Is there a cat playing around with the bottles? No cat? Okay. Master's just doing his thing, you're doing your thing, you're doing your thing, you're doing your thing, okay.
Suspicious.
First is, the necklace is really fancy. That necklace has some expensive stones. Certainly didn't come from the discount aisle. If she bought it herself, she's doing just fine on her own. But it could also have been a gift from a guy. And again, if she's here every night, chances are low that she's serious with anyone right now. Maybe she's already married? Is there anything I can find in her that would tell me more about her marriage history?
What the?
No ring. No ring on the finger. Not even a callus where one would have been. I've got to assume she's not married. Nice. That's useful info. Her nails are nicely manicured. That probably means having long nails and nail polish don't interfere with her job. Those shoes are not a clue. Jeweled necklace.
Suspicious.
Color is a bold choice. It's safe to assume wherever she works isn't super conservative. That material isn't cheap, and the design is classy too. Probably a luxury brand? No way she goes through the hassle of dressing up to come drinking, but no way she wears that to work either. Could she be a freelancer of some sort? Yeah, so fancy clothes, not married, but this is not her business attire. And their hair is well done, but not super formal. Your hair is dyed and your nails are done, so you clearly don't have a job that would impose rules on you. No ring means no husband. You're dressed to the nines, down to the accessories. Clearly you have money. And the fact that you're here every night means you aren't working very demanding hours. Impressive. I know who to call if I ever need a detective. So, I'm right so far? Could be. It wouldn't be fair if I told you, would it? Oh, I can confirm that she isn't short on money. I couldn't help but notice earlier. You paid your tab with a black card, right?
Oh, now that I think about it.
Really? Can't you only get one of those if you're filthy rich? Hey, how rich are we talking here? She clearly has both money and the luxury of time. The Mari's occupation must be... not a doctor. And not a CEO's lover. Although... definitely not a doctor, I would say, because I don't think even doctors would have one of those business cards. And not formal, that's the thing. Yeah, because if it was doctor, she'd probably have more formal hair. So either author or CEO's lover. I'm gonna go with author. Are you an author, perhaps? I guess you'd be at the bar to hear stories and make for great research. Interesting. No one's ever guessed that before. Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with it. Anyone else? Care to venture a guess?
I'm gonna go with accountant.
Yep. I say she's a principal of a private school. All good guesses. I'll take a stab at her being in stocks.
Real estate management.
So, time to call the bet. What's the answer, Mari? Bzzz, you're all wrong. Whoa! Oh,
So CEO's lover? I win. Looks like I'll be taking the pot. I have like 1.4 million yen. I'm good. Ugh, damn it. I should be off though. I do have work to do, you know. Work? At this time of night? Yep. Not that I have to go if I don't feel like it. See you around. So it must have been CEO's lover. Well, that went poorly. Ugh, I doubt we were ever even close. Yep, and we're no closer now than when we started.
Say, Talk. Don't detectives also tail people for a living?
Huh? Wait, you don't mean...
Oh, but I do. Why don't you see where she goes? Discreetly, of course.
Huh? Seriously? Oh, that's good. At this point, I'd be willing to pay for the truth.
Yeah.
Fine, if it's a job, I'll take it. Like, there's nosy, but like, come on. People need their privacy. There she is. Let's see where she goes. You know, we're in the middle of a whole potential conspiracy with Yakuza and a major construction company trying to use the Yakuza to muscle into Kamurocho to get more redevelopment plans so that they can get more property money. But sure, let's tail somebody because we're really curious about what she may do for a living. Or, you know what? My guess is that all three of those were wrong, and that I'd have to do this anyway. Yeah, that's my guess, is that even if I picked a different answer, I'd still be wrong, so that they'd have to have me tail her. That's what I say. That's my final answer. All three were wrong.
Isn't that...
All right. That's it for the tailing? Really? Huh? Hey, that's... Ari, no way. I guess you'd make pretty good money at a high-end soap land. Oh my god, was the CEO's lover thing correct? God damn it. Ari? Don't get the wrong idea. A friend of mine has a little thing going on at a beauty salon. You knew I was following you? Yeah, I figured you would, and the odds were in my favor. Damn, she's onto me. Just who are you, Mari? But I may have a chance if she's going to work now. I just have to make sure she doesn't catch me. Mari would recognize me in a heartbeat, of course. Maybe I should. I have to do this whole thing just because everybody at the bar is too curious to leave it alone. Vamp. Please. There we go. This should make it harder for her to recognize me. Yeah! Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, I missed this goofiness. Now, the only thing that'd make this even better is if it was Onomichio. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. I love RGT games. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. This is awesome. Don't you suddenly turn around. This is the best. I was like, oh, I need a disguise? Okay. And this just worked out beautifully. This just worked out with just perfect. Okay, I want to stick close to the environment in case I need to hide again.
Isn't that...
God damn it. Fucking...
The lady can never be too careful.
Please, just block line of sight. Good God. There was nothing. I did not see anything to hide behind unless it's this box here. God damn it. I'm so happy. Like, it's now a disguise kit option. I fucking love that. And it's just made this so much more funny to me.
Isn't that...
I love this. And you know what? This makes this tailing mission way better to me. Just infinitely so. I mean, this would be like the equivalent of if in Assassin's Creed 4 you could just dress Edward up in a you could dress Edward up in a chicken suit or something. You know, just a vampire having to check his phone outside of the convention center, waiting for his friends to get him something from the food truck. My friends said that they would spot me for... My friends said that they would spot me a hotel room. I'm Dracula. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I performed an EX move that caused somebody to get flung off a roof 5 stories up. Had to clean him off with a broom after... They had to clean him with a broom afterwards. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. But you know what? This just makes me wish if I could have Onomichio as a disguise to use for a story mission like this. Because that would just make this so much funnier. She's still walking? Yeah. Okay, no, if I saw somebody dressed like that and they duck immediately behind a thing when I turn around, I'd start running. Alright. We're doing okay so far. Holy shit, where is she going? Where do you work? Serious crime drama, by the way. There we go. Immediately just beelines in the opposite direction. Knocks over bike. Still inconspicuous. Wait, don't tell me. Oh. She works in the gambling hall? That's... Yeah, she works in the gambling hall. What the fuck are you... What the fuck? You know what? I'm probably not the weirdest person that he's encountered in this job. He's probably seen somebody dressed like the cast from Eyes Wide Shut or something. Ah, shit. Which one was the right key?
That'll do it.
Yeah, it was that one. Okay, they glow, so that's good.
Doc.
Is that you, Doc? Try as you might, you can't hide it. Besides, I had a hunch you might follow me. Oh, I love this game.
Huh?
I love this. This is funny. But how? I literally have makeup on and a vampire costume. I guess I knew you'd be the type to call my bluff. Your bluff?
Hey.
Don't you get it? Welcome to what I do for a living. You're a gambler? That's right. And a gambler only works when she's feeling lucky. Ah. Okay. So yeah, all three were wrong. That's my little secret. I see. Makes sense why the idea of being of a betting pool excited you too. I only did it for fun at first, you know. But then I kept winning. I guess I have a talent for it. And when I made enough money, I left office work behind. And now you have a black card. Pretty impressive. But the others are chomping at the bit to find out, I assume? I'll tell you what, if I pay you, will you keep it a secret? Can't exactly have rumors spreading that I make my fortunes in illegal casinos, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want that getting out either. I'll tell them I lost you in a crowd. But I must say, you're a really good detective. Your logic was on point. I'm still in the vampire costume. What do you say? Want to see how you fare in my line of work? Might do you better than you think. Nah, I could also do worse than you think. Seriously, have you seen me play blackjack? I'm terrible. I don't get to keep it on. Oh well. That was very funny, though. Genuinely, that was very funny that I just had that whole tailing mission and I was just in the costume. No, not you. Let's talk to you. What prizes do I have? Spiritual Awakening? Tsubaki? I think that's a pattern for my drone. God, a lot of these are paints. Let's buy up and buy that scroll. Or buy the book, rather. No, not buy chips. That. Oh, I can only buy the one? Oh. We'll get... There, why not? And then Mari's just pissed, being like, what the fuck? You just bought chips and then bought the prize and walked away. But that was incredible that I just got to change into a vampire costume and it just worked because it was technically a disguise. That's fucking beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. All right, let's disguises, shortcuts, valuables. Art by Fuka Shiranui, painted in his signature Shiranui red or something. Oh, it's a painting. Oh, I thought it was going to be a pattern for my drone. I guess not. I think that's the Doji. That's what what Dojima's wife wore in Kiwami 2. I think. No, she wore a plain black kimono. All right, well, let's head back to the office, and then after our next story cutscene, I think that's where we'll end for the night, because it's been a bit eventful. We did some story, we did some side quests, we dressed up as a vampire and did a tailing mission. Oh, God. If I ever get the opportunity to do that again, I'm definitely taking it, because it's so funny. It's funny that it works, you know? Like, it's just, the funniest part is just that it actually worked, you know? It counted because it was a disguise. All right.
What a waste.
What a waste. All right, let's go back to the office now. Actually, does Tender have a new job for me? Let's see if that's something that we could do. If not, then I'll head back to the office for now. All right. Nope. Back to the story then. There we go. All right. I don't know how I feel about this key.
Perfect.
This key ring thing. It feels just kind of like an interruption more than anything. Oh.
Hello?
Yagami-san. This is Sari.
What's up, Saori-san? You don't usually call me.
I haven't been able to reach Shintani-sensei. It keeps going to voicemail. He hasn't picked up since he left the office after talking to you.
Mm-hmm. And?
Didn't you say the Kyorei clan was after him?
Yeah, he'll be fine. I just wanted to give him a scare.
Okay, still. Could you try him for me? Sometimes he ignores my calls. Maybe he'll pick up for you.
Are you sure we're talking about the same guy? But I might as well. Can't hurt to try.
Oh, what? Oh, no. In the ward. Oh, no.
Hi, Shintani here.
Hey, Shintani-sensei, it's Tak. Where are you?
Yep.
You've reached the voicemail box of the one and only Masamichi Shintani, Genda Law Office's finest attorney.
Shintani.
Leave your legal troubles after the beep.
Oh, fuck. Yep, he didn't heed the warning. Wow. Fuck. Okay.
The Tojo clan is struck by Kyorei clan gunfire. Kamurocho's disarray only spreads wider. On the surface, the diagram resembles a Yakuza turf war. But in the shadows are glimpses of a construction firm and political influence. And in Yagami's own shadow, the mole's sharp claws claim yet another victim.
Shit. I was like, when the phone started buzzing, I was like, oh god, his body's there. Oh fuck.
What do you mean he's dead? Didn't you just say everything would be okay?
Stay calm, Sari-san. I'm just as shocked as you. But I think the mole is responsible.
Have you contacted the police?
No, not yet.
You should do that right away then.
Do you think you could make the call, Sari-san?
What?
I need time to check things out before the cops show up and take over. Please.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
All right. So we gotta examine his body now. Hold on, cat? Cats? Browse? Nah, those don't count towards the SP count.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Alright, yeah, nothing I can do. Oh, so he was shot. A bullet hole. Must be the cause of death, but that's not the mole's usual MO. Okay, so copycat. Anything else new? No, god damn it. Why did I put a bunch of cats in my office? They're messing me up now. Anything? Hey, his eyes are gouged out. Same as all the mole's other victims. What about Shintani's phone? Might be a good place to look. It was going off when I called him earlier, so it's definitely his body. Quickest way to find it would be calling it again. The ringtone will lead me straight to it. Alright, here we go. Just have to listen close to where it's coming from.
What the?
There it is. Shintani's phone. Should take a closer look. Alright, that's it. His call history should tell me everything I need to know. Smart, don't want your fingerprints on it. Most of these are at Genda's office. All of them except the last number that he called. Shintani called it just a few hours before his death. Who's he talking to? Probably to Hamura.
We received a call from the Genda Law Office.
You got here fast, Detective Kuroiwa.
Shintani, huh?
Yeah.
His name has been coming up a lot lately. He's the reason Hamura walked, after all. Perhaps you couldn't stand his newfound fame, so you offed him?
Huh?
I heard you two weren't exactly on good terms.
Do you greet everyone by accusing them of murder? Guess that's just how cops like you operate.
Forensics will be here soon. We will need you present as a resident of the property. After that, we'll need some time to investigate.
How long?
You'll have to find somewhere else to stay tonight at the very least.
I don't have money for that.
Liar, I have...
You can afford bribing a cop. Ayabe's sources aren't even that reliable.
Don't know what you mean.
Oh, I'm sure you
We've got over 1 million yen. We're fine. Like, I literally am a millionaire in yen. We're good.
Yeah, sorry. I had to wait around for the cops to get here. Is Genda-sensei still at the office?
Yes. He wants to talk to you about Shintani. As do I. Hoshino, too.
Okay, I'll head over now. See you soon.
Alright. Well, we get control. Yep. Okay, well, I think that's a good spot to... Well, let's actually go to the Genda office and talk to them real quick. I want to talk to them and see what the next action might be. Go for a little longer than I think we might end.
You don't give up, do you?
You know, I'm kind of amazed that the Keihin gang thing kind of ended as quickly as it did. Like, I thought they'd be kind of more of a long-running threat, but I guess that didn't end up being the case. I will say that the chapters in this game have felt like they've gone by really quickly versus most of the other Yakuza games I've played. Granted, though, that might be because in Yakuza I've done a lot of the side content that's typically available in a chapter, so that's a lot of time spent just running around and doing stuff. So, yeah. Ooh, we have time to do a little heal and talk cake. Talk about the cake. Welcome, sir, and let's go original cake.
Back to it.
Thank you for visiting us today. Ah, Sakuma-san. Hello there. Hello and welcome. Can I ask you your thoughts on today's cake as well?
Yep.
Sure thing. Is this cake another original of yours, Sakuma-san? It sure is. How do you like it? It was pretty good, but it almost felt like it was missing something. It kind of just tasted like a normal cake, you know? It needs that special something to make it really stand out. Sir, could you please not give me vague answers? How does that help? Give flavor profiles. Give flavor profiles. Talk about how the different flavors were together. I'm sorry, but saying that it's missing a little something is like the most vague answer you could potentially ever give to somebody that's cooking. It's like a little bit of what? A little bit of salt? Do you want me to add some pepper onto that? Do you want me to put some fucking ghost chili sauce on it? Like, what's the little something? Do you want me to shit on the cake? Is that the little something? That's just, no. Like, say that to me and I'd be thinking like, what the fuck you mean a little something?
I know you've had a rough night, Yagami. But if you're up to it, can you tell us what happened to Shintani?
Saori-san was having trouble getting in touch with Shintani. So I decided to give him a call myself, see what the deal was. But when I dialed him up, I heard the phone ringing in my closet. Shintani was killed the same way as all the others.
The others? Do you mean his eyes were...
Gouged out, yeah. But Shintani's beef was with the Kyorei clan. Why would the mole target him?
I'm not so sure. It sounded like he knew something when you talked earlier.
Right.
Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on. The mole is way bigger than you know.
He probably knew more about the mole than I did. And his source had to have been Hamura. Maybe they killed him to keep their secret safe.
But why did he have to put Shintani-sensei's body in your office?
Because he's still on the trail.
Maybe to harass me, maybe to scare me off their trail. Maybe both.
Yagami. You might want to lay low for a bit. It's not safe for you here. Get out of town. Go somewhere quiet. If the mole comes after you next...
Right. I'll do just that, Genda-sensei.
You know, I watched over Shintani since his first day as a lawyer. Kid had a good head on his shoulders, and a knack for the job I could never compete with. But he didn't have the guts to succeed when push came to shove. Not the most persistent lawyer I've seen. Even so, he looked up to me. Guess I took it for granted. Thought he'd always be part of the team.
When I first joined, Shintani-sensei was the one who showed me the ropes. He was a reliable man.
Thanks for this, Yagami. Come on, Sari-kun. I'll walk you to the station.
Sure.
Feel free to stay here tonight, Yagami.
I appreciate it.
What about you, Hoshino-kun?
I think I'll work a little more before I head home.
If you say so. Good night.
Good night, boss.
All right. So we're gonna stay here, huh?
Make yourself at home, Yagami-san. I'll leave you the key. You've been here way longer anyway. You deserve it more than me. Yagami-san, do you have a minute?
All right, sure.
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's about Shintani-sensei. Yagami-san, I know you just told Genda-sensei you're gonna lay low, but that's not true, is it? You want to keep hunting down this killer.
And if I said yes?
Don't worry, I won't tell Genda-sensei. But in return... I want to help you. Look for the mole, that is. I won't slow you down. I promise.
Looking to avenge Shintani, huh?
He wasn't as strong as he let on. The tough guy act was a mask he wore to hide his insecurities. Deep down, he was just weak. That's why he was
Jesus
going along
Christ,
with Hammer,
dude!
not because
Wow.
he wanted to. I mean, who can say no to a Yakuza? And now look how it turned out. I was sitting right next to him this whole time. Yet there was nothing I could do to help. You know, I'm still young. I don't even know what kind of lawyer I want to be. Criminal? Civil? Not the slightest idea. But I know one thing. I don't want to be the kind of lawyer who sits on his hands after his friend gets murdered. Which means...
Are you sure about this, Hoshino? Genda-sensei told me to lay low. If you're seen helping me...
Don't worry about that. I'll defend myself in court if I need to. Now, Yagami-san.
Can you actually defend yourself?
Mind if I
Can
tag
you
along?
actually be your own defense? Probably not, because since you're always assigned a lawyer.
If I refuse, huh?
My
Yeah,
knowledge of
you
law
got
is
that
like
right.
next to fucking nothing, by the
Not
by.
much choice then. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be working with you.
Well, let's get down to business. First off, I want to know what Shintani was doing before he died. And I have some evidence that may tell us just that.
I should have something that hints at what Shintani was doing before he died. The phone calls.
Shintani dialed this number earlier today. I want to know where it goes.
Right. That makes sense. It's a good thing the killer forgot to take Shintani's phone, huh?
Or
This way
didn't,
we can
or
see who he was
intentionally
calling.
didn't.
The killer didn't forget. Even if the phone was gone, we'd still be able to get Shintani's data from his provider.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep. I bet he left the phone so I'd find the body quicker.
Huh?
I mean, he went through the trouble of hiding it in my office of all places. Probably wanted to cause as much chaos as possible, you know?
Hey, the number got a hit in the search. It's apparently for the, Advanced Drug Development Center?
What the hell?
What, do you know it?
3 years ago, there was a pretty famous murder there. A patient was killed, and their body dumped in the mountains. And the man they arrested for it was named Shinpei Okubo.
Okubo. Wait, he was your client, wasn't he?
He worked as a contract laundryman for the center. Every 2 or 3 days, he'd stop by to pick up their dirty linens. According to the police report, it was thought he carried the body out in a bundle of sheets.
Right. And you defended him in court and won. But then he got free and...
You can stop there.
But why would Shintani-sensei have called the ADDC? Who would he even talk to?
I bet we'll find out if we give them a ring. But it's getting late. You should go home. We both need some shut-eye, yeah?
Yeah, we can start fresh tomorrow. Where do we want to meet?
Oh, right. We want to keep this a secret from Genda-sensei after all. There's an arcade called Charles up on Park Boulevard. That should work for now.
Okay. I'll let Kaito-san know.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I'll see you.
Hoshino, how do you feel about claw machines? I thought you'd never ask. All right. So I'll rest up, and then when the day starts tomorrow, we'll probably end after that. Because I did start stream late and, you know, I told Hoshino I'd meet him at Charles today. All right. Well. Ooh, new ability that we can afford? Ooh, EX Boost 2. Oh, further duration? Oh, yeah, I'll take that. I have over 60% of the upgrades. Wow, this is the fastest I've probably upgraded a Pro Tag in a long while. All right. Well, let's save, and then we will start this up next week. All right. So yeah, thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been fun as always. And seeing the advances in the story is really something. Like, this is a very fast-paced story. Like, this is consistently moving with new things adding to the twists and turns just back to back to back to back. I still don't know how I feel about the story getting derailed. Well, not derailed, but the story essentially pausing so that Yagami can have a side case in the middle of it all, but I guess I'll probably surmise my feelings once I actually have finished the game and, you know, given the full scope of the story a try. So, yeah. I don't even know how many more potential friendship meters I could end up doing either, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying myself, and getting to change into a vampire costume to tail somebody is easily one of the highlights of this playthrough, because it just still counts. So, any other silly disguises I could get... I mean, shit, I imagine what New Game Plus could probably be, where you have all of the disguises possible, which then could let you be like, hey, I can now dress as Onomichio. I can now dress in Majima's outfit, if they could let me. But yeah, this was really fun. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure as always, about, you know, shooting the shit and talking about the stuff. And if you want to see when I'm live next, be sure to follow me on my socials. I've mostly been posting my schedules on Blue Sky and Tumblr. And also I'm going to be posting those more on YouTube when I have the schedules developed, so make sure to check out my YouTube community posts for that as well. So if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll usually have my schedules up by then too. So yeah, with that said, take care of yourselves, everyone, and I'll see you in the next stream. Stay hydrated, keep your postures checked.